Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone? 53 for North Multan here. They are looking in a nice little spot, aren't they? They really are looking in a fantastic spot. They're 43 for North off 6 overs. And as you can see, Quetta scored 176 for 7 off the 20. James Vince and Rizwan looking good so far. They're looking very, very solid. Looking really, really good so far, which is good to see. Good to see some good batting, but really we want to see Quetta get some wickets here, make it hard, and it hasn't been too hard so far. They're going at 9 and over. That's a fantastic shot from James Vince. Just dances down the track, pings that through wide mid on, and fantastic shot from him. Really, really good shot from him, and he's looking good so far. James Vince, he's looking really, really good. So let's see how well he does as well. And let me know who you guys think is going to win. Who's going to win this matchup? Because I'm really looking forward to seeing Quetta potentially get a wicket. We want them to get a wicket, don't we? We want to see a team for once, defend a total. So fingers crossed they can. I mean, that's what we all want to see. Surely, surely. 59 for naught of 6.3 overs. The current run rate is actually below the required run rate. That just shows how well they're batting at the moment. And the power play comparison is very similar, though. 55 for naught to a Quetta. So they had a fantastic power play. So they're going to need Multan to collapse, kind of like how they did. Really, that's what they'll be looking to do. To really force them to collapse. That's what they'll be hoping for anyway. So fingers crossed. And I want Quetta to get some wickets here. I really do. I want them to start a little bit of a collapse here, and fingers crossed they can, because that would be good. I see 59 for naught here off 6.4 overs, and they need a wicket, and the current run rate is now exactly the same as the required. So they're going at exactly the required rate, and they're looking really, really good here. Mohammad Rizwan has been so good for so long, and he's just been a revelation, hasn't he? He really has, I think. So let's see how they go. Fingers crossed we can see. Oh, Mohammad Nawaz is a very good bowler, so I want him to be able to get some wickets here. He looks really nice to watch, doesn't he? Left arm around the wicket always looks good to watch. So 59 for naught of 6.5 overs. So let's see how he bowls here as well. Rizwan's 35 of 24, and Vince 22 of 17, and just cuts that away, but only to the fielder. It's 59 for naught of 7. So this is, as I said, a very, very good start from Multan. Only 6 off that over, though, to be fair. So a bit better from Quetta and also Mohammad Nawaz. And they would have loved an early wicket, straight away. But unfortunately, just couldn't get it, could they? They couldn't get that early wicket, and they're now in a position where it's Multan's game to lose. And it looks like we're going to see 14 straight chases. Like, imagine that, 14 straight chases. That's what we could be witnessing here, which would be absolute madness. Like, how can you? I couldn't have even imagined having having 14 matches in a row that a team has chased the total down and gone on to win the match. Like, incredible. But yeah, Case Ahmed here is coming on, making his PSL debut. He's a really, really good player. Let's see how he does here. A bit too short early doors, and James Vince just rocks on the back foot, punches it through the covers, straight to extra covers. So Case Ahmed, he's a good talent, young Afghanistani player, and he looks really, really good. He looks very, very good anyway, not just for Afghanistan, but for in the LPL as well. And Fanhan, hi, thank you very much for joining. Multan 60 for naught off 7.1 overs. Rizwan is on 35 off 25, and James Vince is 23 off 18. And Case Ahmed has come on to replace Zahid Mahmood, who, Zahid Mahmood is a good talent as well, and they've got 2 leggies in there who've got wicket-taking ability, but so far, oh, what? Wow, that turned a lot. So he bowls a shorter delivery here, Sam, that I'm expecting, James Vince is expecting as well, to just rock back and just slap that into the covers, and it turns an absolute mile. It just pitches and rags, and it pitches outside leg, and it turns into Sarfaraz's gloves just outside the off stump. It's turned an absolute mile, guys. As well, thank you very much for tuning in. Please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already as well. It's greatly appreciated, and it's good to have people in the chat. Thank you very much. We've got here PSL. Yep, we all love PSL, and Fanhan says Multan to win. Yeah, I think Multan are going to win. I think it's looking very, very likely that they will. Oh, run out opportunity there. That was very, very close. Very, very close. Very good dive from Mohammed Rizwan in the end. He's a very cheery character, isn't he? Case Ahmed bowling really well. Only 4 singles off the over so far. 1 delivery remaining. So he's bowling very tightly here. Wicket to wicket. Not a lot of flight, but enough flight. And that's a fantastic delivery. What a delivery from Case Ahmed. Wow. Wow. That is an absolute ripper. I'll tell you what, he is getting a lot of turn on this track. He is getting a lot of turn, and James Vince nicks that behind. So he edges it behind to Sarfaraz, and he has to walk. And what a delivery. Just having a look at it, drifts in, and it pitches on that leg stump line. And it rags and goes straight to Sarfaraz. Outside of stump, and James Vince feathers it as he tries to play off the back foot. It's a great delivery from Case Ahmed, and the first wicket has fallen. That's an absolutely cracking delivery by Case Ahmed. Unbelievable ball, and I'll tell you what, that's like the type of ball as a leg spinner that you just dream of getting. The assistance off the surface here looks really, really good, especially with the white ball, and it's 63 for 1 of 8 overs, and it's been absolutely really good. Horrible clickbaited trash guy. First name, last name. If you read the title, it says Watchalong. So thank you very much, mate. But yeah, everyone, please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. It's 63 for 1 off 8 overs, and yeah, 176 for 7. Quetta got in their first innings, and Multana 63 for 1 here off 8 overs, looking really good. Mohammed Rizwan is in his 30s now, so he's looking good. Shan Masood, who obviously is playing his first match in the PSL as well, he's looking pretty good. He looked good in the National T20 Cup. He looked pretty good. He also looked pretty good in the longer format in the 50 over cup game as well. So games even. So let's see how he does. Let's see how he does again. Rizwan 37 off 27, and Maqsood is 0 off 0. Ooh, that's a cracker from Mohammad Nawaz. Absolute cracker from Mohammad Nawaz. Round the wicket and just drifting in, and then it just pitches and just again gets it to straighten. And the spinners are getting some purchase off here, man. They're getting some really good purchase. They really are getting a lot of purchase off the surface. And the required run rate is now back up after that good over from Case Ahmed, and Mohammad Nawaz bowling well here as well. Oh, that's out as well. Fantastic. And again, the spinners get another wicket. And again, it's a shorter delivery. And Mohammad Rizwan, let's have a look. Is that out? He looked very disappointed. It's an arm ball. It's a straighter delivery. Is that out? I thought he was out. No, he's just disappointed to miss out. Okay. I thought he was out, but it's not. It's not okay. Okay, I was about to get really excited there because that would have really helped Quetta massively. They need, if they can get Mohammad Rizwan now before he hits 50 and starts to accelerate a lot, then that would be a huge wicket. Is that out? Again, round the wicket, really good bowling from Mohammad Nawaz to Mohammad Rizwan. And Mohammad Rizwan tries to go down to paddle, sweep him, and just gets it around the corner. But it's a leg by, doesn't manage to actually get any connection on that. Just having a look at James Vince's, I mean, it's just a beautiful delivery. It's drifted in and then pitched, ragged. It's just bounce as well. Everything is just, it's such a good delivery, seriously. And you can say, yeah, James Vince should have got in line with it. Yes, I think potentially he could have, But I think overall that was just a cracker of a delivery from Case Ahmed. Just a really, really good delivery. Mohamed Nawaz now coming to the left hand of Shah Massoud. He goes to reverse sweep him. That's a very, very ambitious shot. And yeah, nothing comes of it. So really, really good stuff here from Mohamed Nawaz and also from Case Ahmed. Both of them are looking very good in the last couple of overs, and they're starting to pull this back. They're starting to pull this game back. So let's see what they can do. They're looking very, very solid. Very, very solid, I would say. And they can pick up Mohamed Rizwan here, which is doable. It's doable. Like, you just got to create that pressure, and they're in with a chance. So let's see what they can do. Let's see, because I think it would be very, very good if they do manage to do it. It would be fantastic. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. We'll strike. Oh, let's have a look here. So we've got here, current run rate is 7.25. Required is 10.12. They're starting to creep up. Not a huge amount. Not a huge amount, but starting to creep up. Looking good. And yeah, it is looking damn good at the moment for them. And yeah, fingers crossed we can get some more 65 for 9, some more wickets here. That's what we want, isn't it? We want more wickets. We want a lot more wickets. So 65 for 9. Let's just update the scorecard. 65 for 1 even. Oh, sorry, off 9 overs, not 65 for 9. And Multan are still in a good position. They're still in control here, I would say. But it's going to be tough now, I think, for... I mean, if they lose on the wicket, it's going to be tough. Otherwise, like, they're okay. They're okay. So let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. Fingers crossed they can. Fingers crossed they can get over the line here. Case Ahmed, 65 for 1 off 9 overs. So he's looking good, as I said. Oh, they're peeling. That's given out. That's another wicket, and that is absolutely vital. I'm not even joking. That is a big, big wicket. Well, that's an absolutely huge wicket if that stays and is given us out. Case Ahmed here. Let's have a look at the replay. They've obviously gone upstairs. They're reviewing it, Multan, and that could be a big, big wicket for Quetta Gladiators. That could be a very big wicket. No ball. Looks very, very good. And well, here we go. Let's have a look. It's Shah Massoud who goes to sweep him. That looks plumb. That looks absolutely dead. Hit him on the front pad, and he looks like he's gone completely. I don't know why they're even bothering to review that. I think that's absolutely plumb. The only thing that he might get away with is potentially height, but it doesn't look like it's bounced very much. So I don't even think he's going to get away with that, to be honest with you. Looks like a very, very good delivery from Case Ahmed. And Shah says here, will Multan win? I think they've just lost another wicket here. It is 65 for 2. Really, really good bowling from, fantastic bowling actually from Case Ahmed. And it's 65 for 2 now off 9 overs. And well, I'll tell you what, if Multan is still, I would say, looking like the team to win, I'd say, if I was to predict. But in saying that, if Quetta can get Mohamed Rizwan, that'd be fantastic. Guys, well, thank you everyone in the chat for joining. Please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really does help. I know most of you have, so I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. And yeah, it does just help so much when you do it, and I appreciate it a lot. You guys are all legends. 65 for 2 off 9.1 overs here, and okay, Sam with this 2 for 4. He's got 2 wickets from 1.1 overs, and only conceded 4 runs. He is bowling an incredible spell here, and he's looking really, really good. So let's see how he does here, because I think he looks good. He's got another lefty to look at, and Riley Russo. You don't normally associate leg spinners getting wickets against. You don't normally associate leg spinners getting wickets against left-handers, but he's definitely bucking that trend for sure. Oh, that's a wide. They're peeling. I don't think there's anything in that. I think that's just a wide delivery, and it is. They've given it as a wide. So yeah, not particularly good bowling there from Case Ahmed, but so far he is being unbelievable. I mean, the first delivery was an absolute peach, and the second one was good as well. Really, really good. Just punched into the offside there by Riley Russo. Gets away, gets off the mark. He's looking. He's a really good player, Riley Russo. Such a good player. They're just showing the replay now. Case Ahmed should. I mean, sorry, Shah Masood should not be sweeping that. Shah Masood should not be sweeping that. And it's just a poor, poor shot. Riley Russo does sweep and sweeps okay straight to 45. But yeah, I mean, for me, Shah Masood is not. He's not a typically attacking player. I'm not really sure how good, how effective he is in T20s. He's not the best player to have in T20s, I would say. So, yeah, 66 for 2 off 9.3 overs. Multan are doing. Look, Multan are still. They're still the favourites, I would say, to go on to win this match. But it's going to be tough if they lose Rizwan, and even if they lose Riley Russo, I think it'll be tough. So if they can pick up regular wickets now, which Case Ahmed has started here, he's picked up 2 wickets in 1.4 overs so far, so he's looking good. Multan only 67 for 2 of 9.4 overs. So look, it's in the balance, I would say. I think it's still anyone's game. I don't think it's a question of, before when Multan hadn't lost a single wicket, I'm saying, look, Multan are in control here because they were. But as I said, it just takes 1 or 2 wickets, like what has happened here, and next thing Quetta are back in the game and they're looking good. They're looking dangerous. Case Ahmed's looking really good. If I was Multan, I would just play him out his 4 overs because he's looking very, very dangerous with his tail up. It's his first PSL game this year, making his debut for Quetta, and he looks very, very good. Although saying that, he just bowls a shorter delivery, and that's fantastic. So, wow, that's a really, really good stop. And I think it's from Saeem Ayub. That's a fantastic stop, and that's a cracking over. Really, really good over. Only 4 off that over from Case Ahmed. He's bowling, as I said, he's bowling so well. It's 69 for 2 off 10 overs. And yeah, Multan are still, I would say, the favourites, as I said, but it's still going to be tough. It's going to be really, really tough for Multan. If Quetta can just pick up another wicket here, that's what they have to do it, of course. But if they do, then you just never know. You just never know. Yeah, so fingers crossed they can pick up another wicket hit Quetta, because I want the team batting first to finally be able to defend a total. Don't you guys? That's what I want. I mean, we've had 13 games, and each time the team that has chased has gone on to win the game. And yeah, Shah, exactly. He says first time the bowlers might win. Exactly. First time a team might be able to bat first and then defend the total with the ball. Let me know if you think they can. And guys, as well, please do remember to like this video and subscribe. Thank you very much. Really, really good stuff so far from it's just been very, very good. I think very good contest so far. At first, I was thinking, and I still think, that they didn't get enough runs on the board. Quetta didn't get enough runs on the board, but so far, they managed to bring it back with the ball. At the start, Multan they would look comfortable. And then as soon as James Vince went, and Case Ahmed was bowling so well. 70-4-2 of 10.2 overs, and the current run rate is only now 6.77. It was up to around nearly 9, and the required run rate is 11.07. So really, really good stuff from Quetta, actually, to just put pressure on Multan, right? They got the wicket and they said, we're not going to give you easy runs. Kept on putting pressure applying. Then got the second wicket. Can they apply more pressure here? Rizwan goes big, and I think that is 6. Wow, what a shot. He's gone against the spin. Mohammad Nawaz is coming around the wicket, and he pitches it outside off stump. Mohammad Rizwan goes offside, makes sure that he gets outside off stump, gets inside the line of the ball, and then just it's a ridiculous slog sweep. It's a fantastic slog sweep, and it's gone all the way for 6 past cow corner. So an absolutely cracking shot from him, and he's looking really, really good, Mohamed Rizwan, as he has looked throughout the whole tournament so far. He has just looked unbelievable, hasn't he, guys? I mean, he's just, has there been a more informed player so far? I mean, he just looks so, so good. Flicked into the leg side by Mohamed Rizwan again, and he is now on 47 of 34, so he is looking like he's going to get another 50 here. And Sarfaraz was very calm at the start, but he's starting to get animated. I think as Mohamed Rizwan gets closer to 50, that's probably not going to help him and his blood sugar level. So yeah, let's see how it goes. But I just think, look, there's still 9 off this over so far, which is not great for Quetta. It's good for Multan. This could be a defining over, but if Mohamed Nawaz can just pick his wicket up, come on. Oh, good, well bowled, nice and straight. Trying to make sure that Rizwan has to play. He just flicks it into the leg side though, down towards cow corner, and 79 for 2 with 1 ball remaining. And you just would expect Mohamed Rizwan is, I mean, he's looking so good. As I said, he's looking like it's just too easy for him almost to a degree. And sometimes when you're in this type of form, you just have to make the most out of it. And I feel like he is doing that. Riley Russo on strike, the number 4 batsman, and again just punches it into the offside, and it's 80 for 2. That's a good over for Multan. 11 off it, 80 for 2 off 11 overs, and we're past the halfway stage here. I would say Multan are slightly in front, but look, it's pretty much in the balance, which is what you want. You want a good contest between bat and ball, and I feel like this is it. This is it. And Quetta have got a chance here. They've really got a chance. Mohamed Rizwan is the key man that they need. If they can get him, then there's going to be a lot of pressure on Quetta because, on Multan, because Multan have been not reliant, but Rizwan has been getting a lot of runs. So naturally, what happens is when a player gets a lot of runs, you end up thinking, oh, they're just going to do it again and again, and they'll do it again. And they'll just keep on doing it, right? That's what you expect. Well bowled from Qais Ahmed, coming over the wicket to the left-hander of Riley Russo. And as I said, Qais Ahmed looks really, really good. Qais Ahmed has looked very, very good. Mohammed Fareed says, hello, Mohammed, thank you very much for joining. Please do remember, guys, to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. He says, why can't you put the match on? I will explain to you why. I would love to, but unfortunately, copyright. So as soon as I put it on, this will get taken down and my channel will get taken. Oh, is that out? They're appealing for stumping here. So Qais Ahmed, as I said, has been bowling so well. He's been getting the ball to drift in and then pitch and basically just rag past the right-hander. The amount of turn he's getting is incredible. It really is incredible turn that he's getting. And they are appealing for a stumping to see whether Rizwan was basically, if Rizwan was sucked out of his crease. And let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, let's have a look. Oh, his foot is in the air. Oh, that's close. That's very close. And I think he's just in. I think. Oh. And Ibrahim Ahmad says, hello. Thank you very much, Ibrahim, for joining. Guys, as well, please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It really does help. You're all legends. Thank you very much for tuning in. Mohammed says, where do you put cricket on from? I put it on my TV, on Sky Sports Cricket. And not out, so he's grounded. WhatsApp or website. Haris Arshad says, how comes you're back? So I saw that Ashraf from Cricket for Us 2.0 was going to come on. So he was on obviously for a little bit. And he says, I'm going if you don't mind. Of course I don't mind. Go for it. It's a free country. Go for it. Thank you very much for joining. Haris Arshad says, how comes you're back? So I'm back because, as I said, yeah, so Ashraf was going to go on for Cricket for Us 2.0. And what's this? Did you see Cricket for Us got a strike on YouTube? Oh, why? Why did they get a strike, Horace? So that must be why his. Basically, we talked and I said to him, like, if you're going to go on for the chase, then I won't go on as well because there's no point going on at the same time. And but then I saw that I was watching his stream and then it just stopped. So I was like, oh, okay. So I asked him, I was like, do you mind if I go on then? And he was like, yeah, it's fine. because I was expecting him to come back on. But yeah, I have no idea. No, I didn't know that. So let me know if you know. I have no idea why it would have happened. So that's hopefully nothing too serious. I don't know what happens when you get a strike, actually. Does anyone know? I wonder why he got it as well. That's a fantastic shot from Riley Russo. I say it's fantastic. No, it's not. It's gone straight to the fielder. And Case Ahmed has been an absolute beauty so far. He has been an absolute beauty. He really has. That's 3 wickets for him now. 86 for 3 off 11.5 overs. Unbelievable. Really, really good. Mohammed Fareed says, WhatsApp, is it on or website? It's not on WhatsApp. What app or website is on? It depends. Which country are you in, Mohammed Fareed? Let me know, and I'll tell you. And Horace Arshad says, yeah, Case Ahmed, wow. Gets Riley Russo, they're 86 for 3. This is what they need, Quetta. They need regular wickets, and that's what they're getting. They're getting regular wickets here, and it's just beautiful to see. Absolutely beautiful to see Quetta doing so well. So fingers crossed they continue to do so. Manfred says UK. Okay, so Sky Sports Cricket. It's on Sky Sports Cricket, Mohammed. So you have to look on there. Otherwise, go on crickhd.com. Yeah, he's bowled so well. I mean, the delivery to get James Vince out, the way it turned was just absolutely beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. It really, really was just an absolute beauty. I mean, drifting and then pitched and then turned. Oh man, it was great. It really was great. It was just so good. One ball left in this over, and Mohammed Fareed says Sarfaraz, angry face. Sarfaraz is always so angry. Does anyone? I think actually at the start he was trying to keep calm because they were showing him after Mohammed Rizwan was hitting boundaries, and he was like this cool, calm, collected customer, like, oh, it's fine, don't worry, I'm all good, it's fine, don't worry about it. And then next thing you know, they're showing him, and he's just like he's losing it. But now Sarfaraz is happy because they're doing a very good job here. If they can get Mohammed Rizwan, as I said, that's going to be a big over. It's 86 for 3 of 12 overs. That's a very, very good over. A couple of runs from it, but they got a vital wicket. They really did, of Riley Russo. So they just need to carry on going and picking up regular wickets. They really do. Guys, as well, please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you have, thank you so much. I know some people already have, so I really do appreciate it. It really does help. And you're all absolute legends as well for joining. And guys, are we going to see it? That's what I want to know. Are we going to see a team batting first finally able to defend a score here? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. So yeah, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we see it, because I kind of want Quetta to win. If I do want Quetta to win, because I think it would be nice to see. So yeah, fingers crossed they can do it, because I also want Quetta to win because they're on 0 points. They haven't won a single match. And guys, let's be honest. Who here in the chat thought Quetta were going to go on to win this year's PSL before it started? Before it started, a lot of people were saying Quetta were going to win. They're one of the favourites. Now you look at it, and everyone's like, "What, Quetta rubbish?" And I'm like, "They weren't rubbish before." That if you look at the squad's good, right? Like, it's really, really good. They just have underperformed, I think, and obviously they have had people not particularly playing very well. People just seem to be able to chase anything, which has just been unbelievable. And Mohammed Nawaz here, and it's a trial by spin here at the moment by Mohammed Nawaz and Case Ahmed, and it's paying off at the moment for Multan. Obviously, Mohammed Nawaz with no wickets so far, but he's only conceded 19 runs from his 3.1 overs, and Case Ahmed is just 3 wickets from his 3 overs, and he's got one more left, and they're going to be really, really looking forward to making sure that he does well. He does really, really well. Or just flicked into the leg side, 2 long on, and it's 87 for 3 off 12.1 overs, and Rizwan is 54 off 39, 55, sorry, even off 40 balls. He's batted so well. I mean, guys, he's surely the player of the tournament so far. He's batted so well. He's batted incredibly. Looking at the win predictor, Quetta 56%. Wow. You know what? This win predictor, it doesn't take into account everything. It can't. Because it's 56% to Quetta, 43% to Multan, and 1% tie. Like it definitely hasn't taken into account the fact that every single team has chased the score so far in this PSL, and that's chipped up in the air by, I think that's Maqsood, isn't it? Or is it Mohamed Rizwan? They're saying Mohamed Rizwan. That doesn't look like Mohamed Rizwan. That looks like Maqsood. Yeah, it's Maqsood. Yeah, so he just chips it up in the air and gets quite fortunate there. Tries to go big, doesn't get all of it, but it hits a gap in extra cover and long off runs round, picks that up, and 2 runs for Saheb Maqsood. Yeah, I mean, every team, as I said, every team that's chased has gone on to win. So the win predictor needs to factor that in, but it clearly isn't doing it. So it's because the required rate is at 11.6, but I don't think that means anything. Ooh, very well bowled by Mohammad Nawaz. A complete miss there by Saheb Maqsood. Let's have a look. Oh no, he doesn't. He bottom edges it. Gets very fortunate. But that one that hasn't hit the stumps, and 2 that he hasn't got cleaned up there completely. And Charles says, "How is it that in the PSL every chasing side gets itself in a terrible position at the halfway mark and still ends up chasing it? Ideally, Karachi should have lost today. Oh, hold on, Moxall goes down the ground there. Is that out? That is out. That is a fantastic bit of bowling from Mohammad Nawaz. He's just been bowling. He deserved a wicket. He's got his wicket. That is a beauty. 90 for 4 off 12.5 overs, 1 ball remaining. And I tell you what, this is going to be a tight one. And Charles says, how is it that the PSL, every chasing side gets itself in a terrible position at the halfway mark and still ends up chasing it? Ideally, Karachi should have lost today, and so should Multan right now. Yeah, yeah, they should. They should. But somehow they manage to just be insane at what they're doing. They seem to be so good. I mean, eventually they just chase it, which is great to see. But yeah, I want to see a team finally actually defend a total. That would be good. That would be really good. So fingers crossed they can Quetta here, because it would be nice to see a team finally defend a total. Come on. And Case Ahmed has bowled so well. He's bowled immensely well. Rizwan is 55 or 40. He's a key player to get out. We know that. And at this stage, Quetta were 111 for 1. That just shows that they completely bottled it in the first innings. They really did. They absolutely bottled it in terms of the score they were supposed to get. They could have got 200 plus, and they were nowhere near the 200 plus, were they? Absolutely nowhere near it. And yeah, Multan now 90 for 4. They're in trouble here. Kushdil Shah's in. We know that he's a big hitter, but he's going to need to weather the storm a little bit. He can't just go hitting straight away. So let's see how he does here, because he needs to form a partnership here with Sarfaraz to make sure that they don't, that they don't struggle here, because they're stalling in this chase big time. They're stalling in this chase big time. They really are. It's 90 for 4 off 12.5 overs. As I said, 1 ball remaining. Mohammad Nawaz comes over the wicket to the left-handed Kushdil Shah, and it's no run, and it's 90 for 4 off 13 overs. Wow. It's in the balance, guys. I'm telling you, it's in the balance. It's been a really interesting chase, to say the least. It's been a very interesting chase, to say the least. And I think Quetta are going to do it. I'm just going to put it out there. I think Quetta are going to do it. And I'll tell you why. Because I think Mohammad Rizwan will not be able to stay there till the end. As good as he is, I haven't seen him finish off many games when starting. So, and he can do it. I know he can do it. But I just think it's going to be a case of he's going to get out for 60, 70 odd. And if they can just pick up wickets at the other end even, or just contain, and really just I don't know, contain them, put pressure from both ends. The spinners have done the damage here, to be honest with you. And the issue is that the spinners are going to have to come off soon because they're nearly bowled out. Zad Mahmood is back though. He was expensive from his first two. If he can just do what, if he can bowl similar to how Case Ahmed bowled, then they've got a chance here. But he needs to really utilize his weapons. He's got to be really smart about the way he bowls here, I think. Really, really smart. Oh, just pulled into the leg side by Rizwan. That's a fantastic shot. And it's gone and ran down to Cal corner. So fantastic shot from Mohammad Rizwan. Really, really good shot. And 96 for 4 here. And that's an absolute cracker from Mohammad Rizwan. Absolute cracker. It really is a really, really good shot. And yeah, he's looking in fine form, in really, really good touch. And it's going to be difficult to get him out. It really is. But let's see if they can do it. Zalman Mahmood has got magic. That's too short from him. And again, Mohammad Rizwan rocks on the back foot and they run. Let's see if they're going to run 1 or 2. I think they've run 1. They've run 1. Just having a look at the replay, and Sahib Maqsood, that's a bad shot. He can be a little bit clumsy sometimes with the way he plays and doesn't really move his feet too much. Yeah, just absolutely crazy stuff from Sahib Maqsood. Didn't need to do that. Zanmu coming over the wicket to Krishna Shah, bowls a googly, but that's a bad delivery. See, so to the left-hander, right? Like, I understand the obsession with bowling the googly because you don't want to bowl into the left-hander's arc. But when you bowl a googly and it's not well directed, what you got to realize is that one, they read it so much when you do it too often, and two, it opens up the offside, and you've opened up the offside there, and Kushal Shah just used the pace, and he's going across him, and he just cut it through to point. And you've got to back yourself and be aggressive and say, actually, I can get that. I can bowl, use the angle across the right hander, and get the ball to straighten. That's exactly, what. That's exactly what he should be doing. Like, he needs to be doing that. It's really poor. It's really, really poor from my point of view. And he's got to be more. He's got to be more clever there. I think Zad Mahmood. He's got to utilize. He's a very, very good bowler. He's got to utilize his skills better. Oh, well bowled again. He's looking good. Zad Mahmood looking really, really good. I'm impressed. I'm very, very impressed with how he's been doing so far. He's a good bowler, Zad Mahmood. He really is, but he's not. Would I say he's an elite bowler? No. But he looks good. He looks damn good, Zad Mahmood. He looks like someone who can he play for Pakistan? We've seen him play for Pakistan in the T20s, and he got 2 wickets in his first over. He's got very good ability. He just needs to be consistent. And I think that's with any bowler. A lot of bowlers tend to have a lot of ability and skill, but consistency is the key, and it seems to be the key in everything, not just as a bowler, but as a batsman as well. And so Multan needs 75 of 36, so it's still around about 11 and over needed. It's 102 for 4 of 14 overs. Mohammad Rizwan is on 62 not out of 44 balls. Case Ahmed has bowled 3 for 13 off his 3 overs. So they're holding back 1 over from Case Ahmed, which is interesting. Maybe to see at the end whether Case Ahmed needs to bowl, which would be fantastic because he's bowled so well. But guess who we've got on? We've got Dale Steyn is coming on. The big man, the legend, Dale Steyn is coming on. Pretty expensive from his first 2 overs. 2 overs and went for 19, no wickets. Let's see what he can do here. Can he get a vital breakthrough? He bowls pretty straight there to Kushal Shah, who just knocks it into the leg side. Really good batting. Just realised I can use the pace here. Doesn't need to hit it too hard. And Achal here says Multan still has an edge. So France has to get rid of 2 overs of spin from Case and Zahid and get Steyn and Hasnain to bowl the last 4. Problem with rigid 5 bowler teams. Yeah, that's true. They don't have 5, but to be fair, Jar, they've got Ben Cutting as well. They've got Ben Cutting, but they just haven't used him because he hasn't bowled particularly well in the PSL so far. But they have got Ben Cutting if they want to use him. They could use him, but they need to use him now. That's the thing, right? They need to use him now. Steyn and Hasnain, I think, at the back end, like they definitely have to. But yeah, I would say that you got to have Case Ahmed has bowled so well. They should have bowled him straight away. For me, carried on with him. And then Danish Ali says, what does that mean? I don't know. Anyway, Multan 104 for 4 of 14.2 overs, and that's a really good shot from Crystal. They can't say the boundary. Two people diving, and Dale Steyn is looking really, really not upset, but I think he's looking like, what am I supposed to be doing here? Because I've tried my best to cramp Kushtil Shah, and he's still managed to whip that away behind square. Let's have a look at the replay. Yeah, so he's cramped him for room. He's just done really well. He's just kind of swayed out the way and just used the pace and ran it down very fine down third man. And both fielders dive and they just can't get it. And it's just a very, very good shot. And Sarfaraz is not happy, to say the least. Let's say he is not happy, to say the least. 108 for 4 or 14.3 overs. Kushtil Shah 10 of 5. Dale Steyn running in. And that's not good bowling from Dale Steyn. He goes in for the big bouncer, and I think that's going to be a wide. It's either a wide or, well, it's definitely 4 byes anyway. Either way, let's have a look at they gave it as a wide. And we've got Ashraf from Cricket for Us 2.0 coming on. Hello.
Hi, man. Copyright strike. That's what I got.
Oh, why?
God knows. I have no idea. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining Quality Shot, which basically means I can't do live streams for the next 3 months.
But did it say who did it though?
It's apparently a fake company, but so they don't respond or do anything, called Aplex or something like that. And yeah, there's. I was researching on it, and I thought I'd come on. And if anyone from Cricket for Us is here, I'd let them know. I'm going to post something on my community later as well. And I thought I'd let you know. So then I might be dropping by or asking to come onto your streams over the course of the next 3 months then, Fazan.
Well, hopefully it gets sorted. Yeah, contact the YouTube and contact the YouTube, not the YouTube, and hopefully I can sort it. Because that sounds. If it is, as you said, what it is, then it's they need to look into it anyway. Hopefully it doesn't happen to anyone else as well, and hopefully they sort it out for you as well. 113 for 4 or 14.4 overs. Kushtil Shah is 12 off 7, and Rizwan is 63 or 45. So Rizwan batting beautifully here. Qais Ahmed has really brought Quetta back into the game here, but it's an expensive over from Dale Steyn. A very, very expensive over so far. I mean, already we've had 13 runs from it, and the required run rate, is up to 12. So it's not going to be easy. But look, we saw earlier Karachi made a meal out of it, but still managed to chase it down. So chasing teams are going to have that confidence given the current history so far in this tournament. 116 for 4 off 15 overs, 5 overs remaining. Ashraf, who's going to win?
Quetta's going to win. Qais Ahmed has bowled so well today, man. Do you remember when we were talking about it like a week ago, saying Qais Ahmed shouldn't be in the side because he's not doing well? He's bowled so well on his return. It's fantastic. Him and Zahid Mahmood, not so much, but he still bowled decently well.
Yeah, Mohammad Nawaz and Qais Ahmed, in tandem, they bowled very, very well. They really put pressure. Or Qais Ahmed and Mohammad Nawaz put pressure in the middle overs, those two spinners, and then pressure leads to wickets, and that's what happened. And they got those 2 wickets. Qais Ahmed got 2, and then Mohammad Nawaz ended up getting 1 as well. So, yeah, really, really good stuff from both of them as well.
It was fantastic, though. As a Quetta, like in this match, I'm supporting Quetta, obviously. So
yeah, same.
So I really want Quetta to win. And when I saw the wicket of who was it? The third wicket to fall, basically, I was like, oh, maybe Quetta can come back. And Qais Ahmed, as you said, bowled very, very well. Honestly, he's doing such a wonderful job. It's mad.
The ball to get James Vince out is a beauty. It just drifts in and then grips, and it ragged so much. It turns so much. It's basically pitched outside leg stump, and it's basically almost gone to fifth stump. And Sarfaraz is obviously, it's an easy take for him. It's just a feather behind. Guys, as well in the chat, we've got quite a few people. Thank you very much for joining. Please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. Your support is greatly appreciated, and you're all absolute legends. I'm just going to stick with that now. So thank you very much. Guys, who's going to win this? As Ashraf said and I said, we're thinking maybe Quetta can do this. We're thinking that they can potentially They could potentially be the first team to defend a total in the PSL this year. Let me
Yeah.
know if you agree, or let us know if you agree with it. Let's have a look. Let's have a look what they can do, because